When I worked in low paid jobs for the first 10 years or so of my life, something that used to really wind me up was when people would say, well, why don't you just get a better paid job? Why don't you just change jobs and, do something else? Well, believe it or not, that thought went through my head every single day. I hated being a chef working in catering, and I did try countless times to get other jobs. Eventually I did, but it took a long time. Now, we all know changing careers and jobs isn't easy, it takes time. Now, I don't like it when people judge low paid workers, because when I left catering, guess what? That job had to be filled by someone else. So what do you say to that person? Do they just, leave and get something else? Well, yeah, that is an option, but that job still has to be filled. People who are cleaners, work on the bins, sweep the streets. They're a vital part of society. I've never looked down on my nose at anyone who does those jobs, because we need those people in society for our society to function. And saying to people, we'll just get a better job, someone still has to do those low paid jobs. And you've got to remember, you've got maybe people with a disability, maybe people have learning difficulties, maybe there's going to be certain jobs they're restricted to doing. So that's the best they can do, and fair play to them, they're still contributing to society. But I don't think we should judge people in low paid jobs, because you don't know their story, you don't know the circumstances that have left them to that job. And like I say, when they leave, someone else is going to have to do that job. So that is really the worst thing you can say to people. Yes, better yourself if you can. Yes, if you're unhappy, look for other work. But it's not always as black and white as that. People have a whole multitude of reasons for ending up where they are. So let's not be so judgmental. And let's just, have respect for the people that do have to do the lower paid jobs.